Hey guys, what's up? It's the boy who had 7. This is episode 9 of the top 109.8. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the top 198s in the collection. We're getting there. We're almost done. Today we're going to be going over numbers 20 through 11. Wow! Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It's been a blast to go through my collection, look at everything I have, and share it with you guys. It's cool to look at these things and ask myself, why do you love this so much, you know? So let's get into it, guys. Right now, at number 20 on the list, this is Teen Titans 12, and you guys know this one. This is the first appearance of the Batman. There he is. Who laughs? All right, this is a really hot book right now. I have this one raw. I've got this one in the 9.8. I'm happy to have this book, and it's just taken off. Really cool iteration of Batman. I really enjoyed the metal run. I'm really enjoying death metal. So here it is, guys, at number 20 on the list. All right, next, guys, we're getting into another Bat Family key. You've heard about this character tons of times now by this point. But this is the first appearance of Jason Todd and also the Killer Croc. This is Batman number 357. Absolutely love this book. This is one of the first 9.8s that I actually picked up because I love Jason Todd and I love the Red Hood so much. And Killer Croc, man, the Batman animated series Killer Croc was perfect. Had those toys, those action figures when I was a kid. So this is one that I really absolutely love. It's up here because of its price, but it's also up here because of what it means to me. Happy to have this book. And this book has not blown up yet. It will one day when we see the Red Hood in the DCEU if they start doing things right. All right, at number 18, guys, is another first appearance of a team. This is DC Comics Presents number 26, and this is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans, Raven, Cyborg, and Starfire. So there it is, guys, in the old CGC case. This is DC Comics Presents number 26, and this is the first appearance of those 3 Teen Titans. All right, in the last video, you guys heard that 2 of my favorite cartoons to watch when I was a kid was G.I. Joe and He-Man. So this next one is another DC Comics Presents. This is number 47, and this is the first time we see He-Man on a comic book. So cool. So it says Masters of the Universe, first appearance of He-Man and Skeletor in comics. There's Skeletor, there's He-Man, and Superman's involved in this issue. So this is the one that I love having just because I loved He-Man as a kid, and happy to have this one in the collection. All right, recently, guys, I read one of the dollar books that DC puts out, and I like that they do these facsimiles or these dollar books because you get to read books that you didn't know existed or that you didn't have a chance to read because they're so expensive right now. This is something I'm happy about because I fell in love with a new character, and that's Swamp Thing. Well, this is Saga of the Swamp Thing number 37, which is another hot book right now. Shout out to Gem Mint and Comic Tom. This is the first appearance of Constantine and an absolute killer yellow cover for Comic Gories. I love having this. I just recently watched Constantine with Keanu Reeves. I thought the movie was okay. I love Keanu Reeves and everything that he does. He's really, really good, but I just didn't see him as Constantine. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you love Keanu Reeves as Constantine? I was looking for more of a blonde-haired, accented Englishman, you know, to play this role. But love having this book. I love the Justice League Dark and Constantine's role that he plays in that. He's such a selfish character, but he comes through in the end. The whole mystical magic world of wizardry, you know, I love that kind of stuff, y'all. So here it is, guys. First appearance of Constantine, Swamp Thing, Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 37. All right, number 15, favorite character alert. This character I fell in love with. I mean, I was just enamored by her big old red hair, her southern bowel accent. This is Avengers Annual number 10, and this is the first appearance of Rogue. Now, Rogue has such a great story, guys. She's a mutant that if she touches you with her bare skin on your bare skin, she can steal your powers. She couldn't fly in the beginning. She couldn't do a lot of things, but when she stole Mrs. Marvel's powers, she became the Rogue that we know and love today. She was a bad guy. Now she's a good guy. She's an X-Men. I can't wait to see her in the MCU, and I hope they have a gorgeous bombshell Southern Belle playing her. I just would love to see Rogue the way that the X-Men animated series had her. She was just perfect. So this is a book that I love having in the collection. This is one of the first that I bought also because of how much I love Rogue. All right, at number 14 is a book that I share with my wife. She's got 2 books in her name, 2 books that I bought for her because I love her so much, and she doesn't really care about comics. But when she saw these 2 books, and this is one of them, she's like, I love that book, I love that, I want it. So this one right here is Marvel Comics 1000. This is the D23 Expo edition, and this is the first time that we get to see Mickey Mouse in the Marvel Universe with the characters on the cover. Another shout out to Gem Mint, because Humberto Ramos got this cover, this background. It's got to be from Gem Mint's house. All right, so just absolutely love this. Shout out to the wife. I'm glad that she was able to have a Mickey Mouse cover. As soon as she saw it, she's like, oh my gosh, I want it. Shout out to Drew Manchu, who sold it to me for a great price. It's now almost tripled in the amount that I paid for this thing. So really, really cool for her to have. Now we got the Avengers and a Mickey Mouse with the 80-year celebration cake. I mean, it's just such a good book. Thanks to the wife for letting me put this in the top 100s in my collection. So there it is, guys, at number 14. All right, this next book that I'm going to share with you guys is probably the rarest 9/8 that I have in my collection. All right, it's a really cool character. It's another Bat Family key. Not even a Bat Family, but a Batman key, okay? This is Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, number 5. This is the first appearance of Lady Shiva. All right, if y'all know Lady Shiva, she's one of the deadliest characters, not just female, but most deadly characters in all of DC Comics. She's Cassandra Cain's mom, orphan, right? Cassandra Cain, you know how much I love her. You've seen all the stuff I've showed of her in this series so far. But this is Lady Shiva. This is a book that there's only 9 of these in this grade and none higher on the CGC census, all right? So really happy to have this one, Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, but this is Lady Shiva in the top 109/8 at number 13 on the list. Hey guys, shh, this is another secret message. I'm about to give you the final phrase out of the 3 secret phrases so you can get entered in to win Batman Beyond number 1, the first appearance of Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond. Yeah, I'm giving back. It's my way of saying thank you. So here's the phrase. Ready? It is Terry McGinnis, all right? Terry McGinnis. So if this is your first time finding this phrase, you need to go back and find the other 3 phrases. Watch out. Next week's video will give you the final instructions so you know what to do with those 3 phrases. So there it is, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. All right, this next one got super hot a while back. I may have spent a little too much money because it sure dropped way below, almost half of what I paid for it. But that's okay because this is the first Silver Age appearance of a character that I love. Sometimes I think if I were to jump into the Golden Age collecting, this might be the character I go with. But this is Shazam number 1. This is an amazing, amazing cover. You've got Superman, you got Shazam, you've got Billy Batson who becomes Shazam. I mean, what a great cover to see him come back since the Golden Age in his own title, Shazam. He had the name Captain Marvel stolen from him. We all know that story. But I love Shazam. I was not a huge fan of the movie, though, and I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's one of the weakest DC movies the whole time. The dude looked like he was in a cosplay. Shazam the Wizard was like, are you kidding me? No way. That's a great actor, but he is not Shazam the Wizard. I mean, if you guys have seen Shazam Superman, the DC animated film, that is the perfect Shazam movie. I mean, I absolutely love that story, and I was hoping for that old wizard Shazam to translate onto the big screen, and it didn't. But people loved it. I didn't. What do you guys think about that movie? Last but not least, guys, at number 11, this is a book that is a crazy, crazy character. A lot of people love this character. Sometimes I love him, sometimes I hate him. Haven't seen the movies, not my cup of tea, but I always love having this character in a 9.8, and this is New Mutants number 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. And if I'm correct, this is the first appearance of Gideon, and not really Domino, but copycat as Domino, right? So this isn't really Domino, somebody was pretending to be her. But yeah, this is the first appearance of Deadpool, so shout out to my Deadpool fans, Geeky GMT, Comic Geek McD, and anybody else that loves Deadpool. There it is, guys, number 11 on the list. And that's it for this video, guys. Super appreciate you watching all of these episodes. Thanks for spending all this time with me. And as always, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Mischief managed.